Coming up next on Good Kid, Bad Theories.
Half of a sermon, you get half of a blessing.
Exactly.
You get fucking bleh.
You get bleh.
You just get a bleh.
You get bleh. You come here for the 2 S's next Sunday, nigga. They like doing a prayer. They like doing a prayer over you when you go up to the altar and they get like the prayer oil and they draw half a cross.
Right. It's just a line.
Or they half pray for you, so they're just like, God.
Viewers' discretion advised. This is gonna hurt. You are now locked in with Good Kid, Bad Theories with David Terrell Green, Metrick, and Cityy'Boi Don.
Oh my goodness gracious. Tell me what you were saying again about my hospital
Like
problems.
so selective, like hospitality. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
so we're here. This is a earlier episode than
Yes.
we normally do.
Yes.
And so we're all kind of a little bit sluggish to start out with. And he offered Metrick a Red Bull, but he's like, you can get this Red Bull, but it's not cold. And so I said he has like selective hospitality. So it's like, imagine like a chef being like, yeah, so what do you want? I'll go ahead and take the pasta. Nah, you finna have some Alfredo. You're gonna have some Alfredo.
You know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of that episode of Family Guy when like Lois like quote unquote like died. And like and Joe took Chris to go get like clothes and he was like, "You're getting slacks." You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it just reminded me of. So
Dude,
Exactly.
Joe was an A-Ward crash out. That
bro, I identify with that like a lot. Like seriously.
nothing made me laugh more than that episode where I think they had cut to like him trying to vacuum the floor and he's like, because he's in a wheelchair and Body's like freaking out because he's like yo, like she's like, can you like vacuum this floor? So he's vacuuming, but every time he vacuums there's still tracks and he's like, I'm in a wheelchair, Body. I'm gonna leave tracks. This is gonna happen.
Right? Bro gets shot. He's just like, give me the gun, I'll do it myself. That is hilarious.
To be fair, she was shooting everything but his back though.
That is like the worst person to have with you, right? Because like, do you expect like your girl to also know how to shoot?
Yeah.
So like, what if like it comes down to it and she's like, oh, there's robbers in the house. And like, you know, she like starts shooting, but she's like, she hits the pet, you know what I'm saying? Like she's from like fire. Yeah, she's knocking, like breaking glasses. Like she's hitting everything besides like the actual robbers.
Like it.
Robbers are just standing there just like.
Now,
She got
supposed to rob y'all.
Exactly.
She got
I think it was destined.
She got that
put the gun
stormtrooper
down.
aim, bro.
She said what?
That's it. Just put the gun down.
Right, exactly.
He said she got that stormtrooper aim.
Yeah.
They definitely be shooting at everything but the person, dude.
Yeah. Though, but like, would that be like a good thing to see that? You know what I'm saying? Like your girl, like being able to like do that. Like, cause I think there's certain things that like you would see your girl do that would be like a slight turn on. Cause there's like other turn ons besides just being
fine.
Yeah, just being fine, right?
Right, for sure.
Yeah, like what?
Shit, like, yeah, being able to shoot him. No, I'm just like,
Like she shoots somebody, you're just like, babe, the way you shot that person, get on the bed right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Girl, I can't wait to blow your back out the way that you blow that dude's head out.
right, oh my God.
Man.
You blew his brains out. Can you blow? Not that way. Don't put the gun down.
Exactly.
Put the gun down.
I don't know. I don't know.
That nigga's stupid. I ain't know you could bust like that. I'm about to bust it like
You about to bust it down for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like,
She has the gun. She pops the dude. And she's like, so I also caught you like talking to some other chick. Whoa.
exactly.
Whoa,
So since we're on this subject,
whoa. Wait a
like-
second. Right. He points the gun at you.
yeah. I think that stuff is kind of lame when people like romanticize that. Because I think like,
Well, man, romanticize like shooting?
no, it's like if like, oh, you expect like the couple, you know what I'm saying? Like the Bonnie and Clyde type vibe. Like, oh yeah, like my chick will shoot you too and everything. It's like, I think a lot of that is like romanticized. Like I think you guys watch too many movies. Because it's like, what do you think is actually gonna happen? It's kind of like,
Who do you, like what like do you hear like Girls talk about that shit more, or dudes talk about that shit more?
Women.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they want the...
Yes. I've heard women talk about it far more. And, you know, maybe this is one of those subjects where it's just like, I feel like you need some girls on the show. But it's just like,
Girl Talk.
Shout out to Girl Talk, the show coming out that will never actually come out. No, but like, that's
tuned forever.
Yeah, it's one of those
It's going to be
things.
shelved right next to Frank Ocean's new album.
Yeah, exactly. Correct. Next to Frank Ocean's new album and the next Tupac concert I'll go to. I got my tickets. I have my tickets. No, but like for real, like, cause I've heard like women, they will get like infatuated with the, like, okay, perfect example. It's like, okay, I don't want to really like go into this story, but basically, my car wasn't working. I was in the middle of doing a play, right? And I asked an individual who was working that play to pick me up. And so when they picked me up, they're like, oh, I got to stop and get gas. Now, the problem is us getting gas in the hood. The first thing that hood niggas see when they see like a fine, you know, thick female in the whip is like, oh, well, that's his girl. So then it's just like out of nowhere, like they started trying to like press me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
They
so
trying
it's
to press you.
Yes, they did.
You?
Yes, they did. What they did was let's see, I went to go get some gas. And so then like I walk out and like I see like one of them like, you know, talking to her. Like they walked up to like the car, like the driver's side. So she talking through the window talking about, what's your sign? What's your sign? You know, it's like, stop entertaining it. You know what I'm saying? That's like the first thing is like, because when you start the conversation with what's your sign, that's already like, oh, piqued interest. Okay, you're interested. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if you're not interested, then look the other way. Don't engage.
So she wasn't interested?
I don't know. No, she got the dude snap. But it's just like, but the first thing was like, oh, I didn't want to be disrespectful to your dude. You know what I'm saying? And so then I'm over here pumping gas, I'm not paying attention. And then one of them, his homies is like, hey, her tire's low. I was just like, nah, I think it's good. Nah, I think you should come over here and look at it. You a gentleman, right? So then I'm like, so I walk over, I look at the tire, and I just kind of kick it, not kick it like, but just kind of just like a little like tap with my foot, not breaking contact, just like, yeah, no, I think it's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I think you should fill it up. And then like, there's 3 homies. So there's 2 of them facing me. One of them is like creeping behind me, right? He's like, yeah, you a gentleman. And her silly self didn't get the memo, just like, yeah, you're a gentleman, right? And I'm just like, we'll look at it later. Thanks for keeping an eye out for that. And I turn around and I walk away. These niggas start throwing their sign up at me, right? So then I get in the car and I'm driving away. We're driving away. And then like, I'm like, do you understand what just happened? And she's not understanding. I'm like, these dudes that like tried to G-check me in front of you to make me look small in front of you because they think that we're together. She don't think it's a big deal. She thinks it's funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad because the way that I'm like, bro, there's only 2 ways that this is going to go.
Right.
Either we both walk away or none of us walk away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, now look, I'm not saying I can take all 3 of you, but one of you is not making it home.
Y'all gonna remember me.
One of you is not taking it.
One of y'all gonna remember me.
Yeah, one of you is not making it home. So it's just like, so then we get to rehearsal and I'm pissed off because she's, you know, blaring Sexy Red, you know, and everything. And I'm like, I'm not in the headspace for that. So her and a bunch of the other girls, they talking about conveniently. This is why sometimes I feel like I'm in the Truman Show. One of them brings up how they like hood niggas, right? And this is exactly how it goes. So they're talking about, oh, you know what, girl? It's just like, you know, I know I've been delivered, but I still be loving them hood niggas. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like like for real, like, yeah, bro, like they in church and then they start barking like some seals, you know what I'm saying? And I just like get up and I just walk out and I go stretch and get ready like on my own. Like I literally do not talk until it's time to like go on stage. That's how angry I was. Cause it's like, and you guys over here barking and clapping like seals. So yes, I say all that to say I do think that women romanticize it a little bit more. Yes.
Yeah, when you say it like that.
Yeah.
Like, when you put it that way.
Yeah.
It definitely...
Because like I went out with like a girl who was like from the hood, and it was just like it was a little bit much.
You think so?
Yeah, because like we went to go to like the bar to shoot pool and play darts. So when we started playing darts, I had the red darts and she had the blue darts. She says, "What do you think you're doing?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "I want the red darts." I was like, "They're just darts. I'm a blood, nigga. I want the red darts." I was like, "Take the red darts." I was like, "Just take them." You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what is your deal?
her set come through. Hey, what the fuck you doing, bitch?
Exactly.
Hey. What the fuck you doing with them blue darts?
Right, bro. I was like,
but you want to spray this bitch down?
Exactly. It was like, see, and I would have won the game if you just let me use them darts.
But then he got the blue darts now, and then her homies come in and press.
For real, like you getting somebody getting pressed.
Somebody getting pressed over them darts, bro. They're literally darts,
so you just gonna hang with op niggas now?
That's hilarious. This is like, what if you had someone from the set? You had someone from the set that like saw you playing darts, and they're just like, bring that back to the. Yeah, so we heard that you was playing darts with the color blue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is
you? Blue darts and darts, nigga. That's crazy. Man, you
a blue dart ass nigga.
You bring these motherfuckers over to us.
No, yeah, for real though.
Nah,
that
blue dart ass nigga is
that
crazy.
Shit crazy though.
Yeah, that happened, and so like that was like it was crazy, and like to add one more splash to it is just like, you know, anyone who knows my brother or knows about him knows about his history, and is just like, and you would have thought that like, I don't know, like a celebrity walked in the room where they're just like, whose brother is that? Whose brother is that? Whose brother is that? I'm like, that's David's brother. That's David's brother? Your brother fine. Your brother fine. Your brother fine. I'm just like, thanks. What do you want me to say to that? Thanks. I hate it when people tell me that. Like, what do you want me to say to that? That, oh, your brother fine. Yeah, man, yeah. He sure is. I suck his dick. Like, what do you want me, like, what do you want me to say? Like, am I just, like, I can't say thank you, because why am I saying thank you on his behalf?
Damn, you ain't gonna be.
Right, you got a bunch of like IOUs to give your brother. Hey, yeah, all these people told me you're fine.
Exactly.
So do what you will with this information.
Brenda, Sharkeisha,
right.
A lot. I'm doing. Whoops. No. I didn't mean that. I really didn't mean that. I didn't mean that, bro. I swear I did not mean that. I did not mean that. I did not mean that. I'm sorry, but she was one of them. She went on a tangent. Like, I did not mean that, guys. I swear.
So she was the one that you imitated right there, huh?
A little bit. No. Okay, so I was thinking of Elaine, and then it came out.
That's that Freudian slip, bro.
That was a mistake. Mm-hmm. We're censoring that.
You got the head censor the fuck out of that.
Everything else though, I'm not censoring, so screw that.
I be picking up my little brother though, like when females like be like, "Oh, your brother cuter," I'm like, "Yeah, my dog handsome." Like that's what I be saying.
Nah, man.
You can't say that about your brother though. Like, no.
I don't say that about my brother, and I don't say it about you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I'll just be like, yeah, he's kind of hideous, if we're being honest.
That nigga the ultimate cock blocker, bro.
Right, exactly.
Like, hey, your homie fought. Nah, he really busted for real.
He busted for real. Did you see them teeth? I'm playing.
David is a great fucking guy. Don't let him fool you, though. He gives great compliments. Like, you have a nice smile. You can run that back. He says that on this podcast.
Do I say that?
I know my truth.
Did I ever say you had a nice smile?
Too late.
I think you're. I don't know. I mean, I
don't look.
There's nothing wrong with like
people change their mind every day.
Yeah.
And if you change your mind today, you're gonna change your mind tomorrow.
Well, I mean,
the next time you see me, and then you're gonna say I have a nice smile, and then we're gonna be right back where we were.
His compliments to me are kind of weird because like he always says something to me, and then he'll say something real like out of pocket when he tells me a compliment. So he'll be like, "You're so handsome." Okay, this happened, and I'm just like,
I do that to throw people off. It's more like a way that I can like throw folks off, like when it comes to like those conversations.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Very strategic.
It is, because I never want to just like go straight for the jugular and just be like, hey guys, this is what I'm dealing with. It's more like I texted someone the other day, like they're just like, well, let me know when you made it home. And so I texted them, I said, oh man, I drove all the way home and realized that I left my car there. You know what I'm saying? And they're just like, what? And I was like, but that was my thing. It's just like, I just do it just to kind of just like throw people off.
You need to text somebody that when they hide, I'd be confused as fuck.
Oh yeah, they'd be like,
man, I drove all the way home and left my car there. For real? Where is it at?
Yeah, exactly. What color is it? I'll look for it.
Tell me where the fucking car is. Damn, you so fucking stupid.
I'll go get your car.
They be mad at you.
What an idiot.
Outside like, nigga, what fucking red? Like, the fuck is you talking about?
I'm like, you don't see it, bro? You don't see it?
It looked like this, and then he like, bro, I don't see it, nigga. David taking it a step further, recording himself getting in the car, like, oh my gosh, you so dumb, bro. I'm like,
right.
FaceTime you real quick.
Dude, damn.
I'll meet you over there to get my car.
What I really wanted to do one time, I wanted to post on Facebook, like, I'm not gonna live to see 26.
Why would you say that?
Because I'm not 26 anymore. Like, I wanted to do that to like throw people off and like, cause like,
but you know you're gonna get a bunch of calls talking
yes,
about like,
bro. Yeah. And that's the thing is like sometimes, like
that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and to be fair, like there was a moment where like I was kind of like on edge and people just didn't know like, okay, where's he going with this? Like, I understand people's concerns, so like I'm not gonna take anything away from that. But there are some times where like I will say something and I'm being like just deep and genuine and just like vulnerable as far as like, hey guys, like I made a post the other day when I said, it's like, and I just was in a reflective mood. I was just like, man, like it's never my intent to hurt people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I forgive the ones who have caused me pain. You know what I'm saying? Be well. And like, then out of nowhere, people were just like, are you okay? What's going on? Like,
where are you?
Where are you? And I'm just like,
I'm laying down, your stupid ass.
I was like,
I'm on the bridge. I'm currently jumping off the bridge.
Exactly. Yeah, so you're a little bit too late.
Stupid.
We didn't try.
It's like,
what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What's that noise? It's not windy today. Currently, I'm.
Exactly. Just going for a swim.
Nigga, down. You jump off the bridge. You're the only one that tried.
Exactly. It's just like,
thank you.
He said, "Thank you."
Dumb.
He said, "Thank you."
Stupid.
that is absolutely hilarious.
It's not hilarious, but it's like suicide's not hilarious.
Suicide is not hilarious. Look, hey, like on a serious note, guys, like, you know, if you are going through things, man, like
talk to somebody.
Talk to somebody, whether it's a friend, a relative, a counselor.
Dude, it is men's mental health awareness.
It is. And you know what? We don't acknowledge that enough. Mm-hmm. We do not acknowledge that enough. And you know what? Honestly, what we probably should do when I return from this Miami trip, because I know, like, you know, Chris Berry is very progressive in his and you know his venture with his mental health and his business. So maybe we need to like have him on an episode just for a little segment and just talk about it a little bit, because I do think that stuff is important, and I do think that we don't talk about it as much. You know what I'm saying? And
hell yeah, shout out my dog Chris.
Yeah, so like I think that we do need to have a mental health awareness theme segment. Yeah.
Shout out Chris for appreciating the importance of mental health.
Absolutely.
You,
Absolutely. So guys, like, listen, and it's not just guys, it's girls as well. We don't want to exclude anybody, but specifically for men, I will say, you know, talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay to have that vulnerability, you know what I'm saying? And if you are struggling with that, I guarantee you that, never make a permanent decision off of a temporary problem, and seek help, and don't listen to Logic's 1-800, because you will end up doing it. I'm just...
Golly. That nigga crazy. Yep. Don't listen to that. Not at that time.
This is 2 episodes in a row. We're just like shooting that logic.
That is quite the anti-message. Like, yeah, well, don't do that because you actually made it. It's like
crazy.
That shit comes on shuffle when he's like, oh my God.
Exactly. All seriousness, everybody, please, like, if you are struggling, man, please talk to someone. It is A-okay to feel low. You know what I'm saying? Just one step at a time. What's going on, everybody? This is David Terrell Green, Good Kid, Bad Theories, episode 67. Guys, we are filming this in the morning. This is the first time that we filmed an episode in the morning. We're going into the noontime. So, guys, be sure to do yourself the biggest favor. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. If you are here for the first time, hit that notification bell for all sorts of new material. Follow us on our links below. Song of the month is coming up, as in the next.
Yeah.
What on Scooby-Doo? The next few seconds. I have a question. So, like, I'm pretty sure that Scooby-Doo's plays in syndication all around the world, right? How do they handle them in, like, Asian countries?
Roll?
Because they have, like, they're heavy on. All right, anyway.
No.
Awesome anime type shit.
All right,
Scooby Snack.
Anyway, goodness gracious. And our Asian subscribers go down.
Asian subscribers like, I don't talk like that.
Right.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Right, exactly. I remember I heard this Asian dude that was like going off on another Asian dude, and he was saying like nigga and everything. And it caught me off guard because like when I turned my head, it was coming out of an Asian dude's mouth. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
His voice was like, it was very like
nigga-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
I'm not gonna say that he like talked like that because it's like what does that how do they talk? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to stereotype people, but it's just like, dang. It's pretty good, man.
Hell no.
This is Realistic by Jay Moreno.
Open up my timeline. You and her love again. A stranger to the house again. A stranger to yourself again. You mess with things with different. Yeah. Wishing it that realistic. Yeah. I still give you my forgiveness. Yeah. Even if you never listen. Hey. If I'm honest, you made me feel some way. Made me heartless. I never thought I'd change. Then I started. I never thought I'd change. Never thought it. I'll find a better way. I got options. I don't need to explain. I won't bother. Just give me some more space. No more problem. Just give me some more space. Ay, no more problem.
This is Realistic by Jay Moreno.
I got my moves to make. No matter how hard it takes.
And you're gonna like it so lovely. Okay, to my right, Cityy'Boi Don is in the house.
Yes, sir.
Dripped up in his Dragon Ball Z.
Yes. I love this. This is shout out to my mom. This is something she gave me for Christmas.
On the top of your head, top of the dome, what is the best Dragon Ball Z fight in your opinion? You can only choose one.
Ooh, I'd probably have to say, can I go like manga or anime?
It doesn't matter.
I'd probably have to say Goku versus Granola. But or not Granola, Moro, but that's in the manga. But anime wise, I'd probably have to say Gogeta versus Broly in the new Broly movie. Because that movie's like fucking awesome. Like animation wise, fucking perfect.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna go too far into that.
The Broly and Vegeta movie was amazing because like I just like Vegeta versus Broly by itself. That like the
animation is fire.
The Gogeta one was like cool, but like at that point I was like, well, I already know where this is going. You know what I'm saying? But like Vegeta by itself was awesome because there was one particular moment where Broly grabs his throat and Vegeta like gets out of it by like kicking his hand off and he flips and it's like it is perfect.
It's a really cool movie.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
You want to see some grown men like act like children? Play something like that. Because I remember like, man, I was playing that when we were in Sioux Falls. And I think like me and TJ, we were just like,
you should have seen my dad because like I think I went to go see it in theaters and then I ended up finding it on like high quality on YouTube or something like that. So I watched it and watching him because he's a Vegeta fan. Like he even had like Vegeta tattooed on his arm. And so him watching Vegeta just go Super Saiyan, like he was doing something and all of a sudden he just sat up. And he's just paying, like, he's just zeroed in. And then when he saw Vegeta go Super Saiyan God, he was like, oh, shit! And I've never seen my dad get like, that excited. And then as soon as Goku came in, he's like, man, get this nigga out of here. He's like, get the fuck out of here.
Metrick's here.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in here. Last one.
You still see, you're squeezing. Is it still in there? Still in there?
Squeezing.
You said that you have to doo-doo.
Oh,
you have to
yeah,
boo-boo.
man, listen.
Is it still up in there?
I still have to shit, yes. I stopped my shit so that I can
holding on to that boo-boo like it's a Kegel exercise.
you ever like sit in a different like position when you got to shit?
Disgusting. Let me get my butt Kegels together.
You act like I want to, bro, but I just don't want to shit in people's house. Do y'all feel me? Like Cityy'Boi, he felt me when I said that. I was like, bro, like I literally, like bro had ended up like hitting the group and was just like, I'm gonna be a little bit late. So I took advantage of that because like I was sitting at home and my stomach was hurting. I was like, all right, I'm finna take this shit real quick.
I mean, to be fair, like I shouldn't be taking advantage of you. Like,
right,
like,
I don't make the rules. Like my stomach give me a countdown. I gotta deal with that. It could be 5, it could be an hour, it could be 30.
That stomach do be like playing tricks on your mind, man.
Yeah, bro.
And your stomach's just like, oh man, this is really bad. You have to go now, and then you do it, and then it's just like
a bunch. Yeah, like oh shit.
I'm like, oh, that was easy. You know what I'm saying? And then other times like, yeah, this isn't that bad, and you're just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah.
You know that bloop that you fucking going about your day, and that stomach hit you back. Like, yeah, that was level 1. This is level 2.
Get ready for the next battle.
Right, exactly.
Like,
somebody hitting you like on some God of War type difficulty. Give me God of War.
Yeah,
that is hilarious.
You,
oh man, I need to play that freaking game, man.
You ain't never played it before,
out, bro.
So I have,
You ain't never played it before?
Ragnarok? No.
Oh my gosh, I beat that shit.
Did you play the one that came out in 2018?
Just God of War.
I was in Vegas in 2018, so like I just didn't have any access to any of that stuff.
I played God of War, and then I didn't beat that, but I did beat Ragnarok.
Ragnarok is fun as fuck.
I like watching like gameplay a lot, and so like I was watching one where he was like fighting Thor, and he was just like, all right, let's do this. And then he just...
Thor just...
he just got him. He's just like... He just got him. He's like,
hammer, bro.
Boom! And I was like, oh, these dudes is tussling.
That shit was fire as fuck.
Yeah, that was dope.
Them cutscenes be crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like mid-fight.
Yeah.
And then
that mid-fight where like when he threw the Leviathan axe and Mjolnir at the same time, bro.
Yeah, that's dope.
He was like, what the fuck you say?
We really don't need a movie, honestly.
No, they don't need to make a God of War movie.
Well, I know, like, there's always that rumbling of, oh, well, if this was a movie, da-da-da. But it's like, we really don't need that. If we keeping it like a real buck, it's just like, because, like, a lot of these games, they're...
Just play the game.
They're just, they're very fun in quality. I feel like if you try to turn this into a movie, unless you're going to animate it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and give it the same love and care, I feel like when you try to throw like real life people in live action stuff, I think that you're gonna like ruin something like special.
Well, I feel like what you could do is just remake the games with like the quality that of the games that you have today.
Just keep making them motherfuckers, man. Like,
just make the games.
Like, make the games. That nigga eventually, like, it's gonna suck, but Kratos, he gonna eventually go. Spin it off with Atreus. Let us use him. Let us use Loki.
I think the next game may have that, to be honest with you. I think they're probably going to kill Kratos.
Let us use Loki. Just like how they did with fucking The Last of Us when you was using fucking Owen. Is that his name? Owen?
You talking about Joel?
Yep. Joel. And then you ended up using whatever the fuck her name was in The Last of Us
Ellie.
2. Yep.
Well, yeah.
You know what's interesting?
Or Abby.
You know, the which one's gay? Ellie's gay.
She's not gay.
She is.
Ellie's gay, bro.
Yes, she is.
Ellie's lesbian.
Do not start with me.
Here you go, bro.
I'm not playing this game with you.
This is like 3 weeks in a row, nigga.
This is going to make me anyway. Ellie likes the same gender. So you guys decide what you want to call that. And so, but no, they have the live action, right? And so I wasn't too familiar with the games, but like people were really upset with like the live action because like a lot of the stuff that made it like enjoyable and cool to begin with, they did the exact opposite. And there's one particular moment where I saw the viral video where, was it Abby? She says she's pregnant and Ellie is just like, I'm gonna be a dad. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was so dumb.
And she was like,
the fuck?
She was so excited for that.
And that's not how it happened in the game,
She was bugged out. She was bummed out about
She was freaking out. And my whole thing was like, so coming from someone who has never played the game for real, when I watched that scene, I was like, I don't even know the source material, and that felt weird to watch because I was like, all of this stuff that's going on right now, and we're having a baby.
That's what she was on.
Yeah, just watch the gameplay, and I'm telling you, when you watch the gameplay, like when you go back and you watch that scene, you're just like,
that's bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was Ellie, I'm just like, I have a perfect solution for this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I call one of the clickers right now. Like, do you think this will be like baby mama, baby dad drama? Like,
absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Like, bro, there's zombies going around and you talking about some damn child support? What is you talking about?
Because we can't even eat today.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even go outside to get groceries without bringing a crossbow.
My nigga ain't shit. He out here talking about zombies and shit.
Exactly.
Bitch, you need to apply some pressure. Come on,
everything is outdated. Like, I can't get nothing new.
He said,
you asking for diapers? Where the fuck I'm gonna find some diapers? Fuck, you better grab one of these leaves, shut the fuck up, learn how to twist something. No, I'm a ball.
You better grab one of these leaves.
Learn how to twist something
talking
up.
about some diapers, man.
Child support. She already
Support me.
She already talking about formula and shit. Like, we on some Wiccan shit. What the fuck you talking about?
Exactly. Just like, oh yeah, let me just go get that right quick. I think like my whole thing is like, if I was in that universe, I probably would be like, yo, I'm not going out to this grocery store. I'm just gonna like wait it out. Because, like, yo, think about that in the pandemic. When the pandemic was happening, like, you know how difficult it was to go to the grocery store?
Nigga, to get anything,
To get anything.
You be done died trying to get shit.
Well, remember, like, it was like a capacity limit. Like,
Yeah,
going
you can only
anywhere,
get, like,
bro.
Yeah, you couldn't even get
you walk into Baker's and something like that. They're like, yeah, only 10 people at a time.
Right.
Yeah.
And you have to remember, like, on the ground, there was like ways that everybody was walking so that they weren't they were social distancing from each other.
You gotta sanitize before you even walk in.
Mm-hmm.
I think like the whole mask thing, I think that was like what annoyed me a lot. Not like wearing it, but it was like people getting mad at other people for wearing it. It's just like, why does it matter if they wear it?
Dude, the way that people would crack, why are you wearing a mask? It's not real.
Or they coughing and like, that mask can't be working. Look how dirty his mask is. Look at it. Bitch, worry about yourself.
Or the ones that would wear their mask and have like their nose all exposed and shit.
They be mad at them like, they ain't even working. It's coming up through here. See, that's why I don't like being out here with these people. People are fucking sick. Yeah, that's my mom. People are sick. No, little Ricky, people are sick. She be telling me when I get sick, she be like, you need to put your mask on. Because you ain't... She used to work like when she was like in cubicles and stuff. Now she got her own office or whatever. Mm. But like she used to do that, and when she would go to work, people like would be coughing, and then she said she'd just be looking at them so sour. And I know that's
how
true.
It always would happen, bro.
Yeah.
You could not cough at all back in that. And like
the moment you coughed, it was like a death sentence, bro.
You just like,
what's wrong with you? You okay? Or they just skip right to it and be like, oh, hell no.
Right.
There was one time when I was working at Dairy Queen and I sneezed like 3 or 4 times like during a meeting, and everybody just like scattered like some roaches. They were just like, are you...
That's what I need to do so you guys can leave me the hell alone. Get out of here, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
get out of here before it gets ugly.
Exactly. Just like, stop, I can't stop.
Right, you start like convulsing and shit.
Exactly. I'll just start foaming at the mouth. I know how to like generate like spit and saliva and stuff. Right.
Hyperventilating.
You guys, did you work at your jobs? I know that you did. Cityy'Boi.
Yeah, I worked at Dairy Queen and Amazon. Amazon, we were considered essential.
Furthest you would go for your job?
What do you mean?
Like just as far as like just getting there. What's the furthest you would go as far as
drive?
Just getting there? Not like a driving distance. Like if everything was just like, oh, this is like having a bad day and like everything's just there's so many obstacles. Like what's the furthest you would do in order to get to your job? Well, we're about to find out.
Okay.
Your car.
It's shocking video. The driver is refusing to stop as she plows through a street festival.
Stop!
Excuse me, y'all. Parents and kids flee to avoid getting hit by her car. So why was the driver causing so much mayhem? Turns out she was late for work and all the roads were closed off for the street festival.
I just need to get out. I need to get out.
It started when the suspect, Cityy'Boi Don, got out of her silver BMW to move the police tape.
You cannot move this. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, I gotta go to work. What do you want me to do? Like, I have to go to work.
You cannot get out. I can't help you with that. Please do not disturb this area.
That doesn't stop the 28-year-old. She brazenly rips the tape, then gets back in her car and takes off.
Stop your car. Stop. Stop.
Excuse me, y'all.
There's a lady.
People were scared to death of what might happen to them and their loved ones. It's just extreme disregard for the safety of everybody, including her.
The driver was pulled out of her car and arrested by officers in Laurel, Maryland, just outside D.C. We're now learning the driver is a former cheerleader at Bowie State University in Maryland. Now she's facing a litany of criminal charges, all because she didn't want to be late for work. So what was the job she was so desperate to get to? She's an accountant.
Oh, I gotta go to work. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, that's good. It's big money, right?
Man, she must have been on a final or something, bro. Like,
oh, absolutely. No, that's exactly what I was thinking when I first heard how she was saying, like, I gotta get to work.
Yeah, she must have been on a final or something.
No black person is never like that, like
pressed.
Yeah, about getting to work unless you know you're finna get fired. Like for fact,
You know,
for
but
sure.
the thing is like, well, you don't have to worry about being late for work. Now you're not even gonna have a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
you gonna call him and be like, you see what I tried to do to get there?
Exactly.
And you gonna still fire me? You ain't no other workers that's finna try to run from some cops to get to
you.
you.
Almost killed a couple people at that street festival today. I like your moxie. You know what? We're gonna take away your final.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, you have the boss. Well, you almost endangered a 4-year-old's life. Almost ran over a senior citizen, but that just shows the vigor of our employees. Here's the pizza party. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga, them pizza party used to piss me off, bro. Especially when we was working at security, bro. Them niggas just like, thank you for your hard work working a 16-hour shift, knowing damn well you're fatigued. Here's a pizza.
Oh man, I remember.
Slice? You only had one slice?
No, they'd give you.
It doesn't matter if it was 1 slice, 2 slices, 3 slices.
A box, like I'm there for 16 hours, fam.
Like you gave me something that I could buy myself as a thank you. That's bull crap.
When I first started working there, I worked a 16-hour shift, and the project manager at the time, he had seen me earlier that day buy Jelly Belly jelly beans. And so his like thank you was bringing me a bag of jelly beans for working the 16-hour shift. And I was just like,
you punk ass nigga.
I would have just bought you a whole
me
meal.
The fuck off right there, man.
If that were me, I just would have bought you a whole meal. Like, I can't authorize a raise, but the least you could do is like buy the man a meal.
You would have pissed me off.
I was just like, jelly beans? He's like, I know you like these, so I saw them when you were at the gas station. I was just like,
that is crazy.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm just here for another 14 hours. It's fine.
14 hours and you give me some fucking jelly beans. What I'm supposed to, this is what's gonna keep me up for the whole shift?
Exactly.
Punk ass nigga.
I'm just gonna eat one jelly bean every hour.
Popping them in like Zensu beans. Like you're supposed to just, I'm back in action. Like, nigga, what the fuck you think this is, dude?
I'm back in action.
You crazy as hell? I should make you eat all of these motherfuckers right now. All of them.
No. You're not able to, like, there are other routes to get to the job that you could have took, though.
You just had to take some far ass shit, and all you had to do was just call.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm sure you know that there's a festival going on, and then they would have been like, well, why you leaving so late?
Jobs are like that though, where it's like you leave and you're like, man, like this road was shut down. Well, why didn't you leave earlier?
Or like, yeah, you should like.
How the fuck was I supposed to know the road was shut down?
How was I supposed to know? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, I'm telling you, what if you were just driving, trying to get to work, and like you're in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and like, you know, like the whole block is, you know, sectioned off because like the Hulk is too busy throwing semis at an alien, and then like your boss is like, well, you should have thought about that because you have to be aware. You know where we live. You know what I'm saying?
John made it to work, and he lives 3 hours away. He made it through the Chitauri. What do you like? What's your problem?
Exactly.
Loki, like, you know, hypnotized him. He still made it to work.
You're not the only one who has to deal with the Avengers.
Exactly.
Dylan.
It's like in the training manual, we have an Avengers section. And you should have read that.
The Avengers Emergency Hotline?
Exactly. You should have read that.
It's like Tony Stark left me on left me on open. It's like Tony Stark's dead. Right. Okay.
Do you have insurance?
I got
insurance.
I would hate them too, high key, bro. Like, you gotta think about it. Like, the average person's like, yo, screw this dude, Tony Stark, bro. He took my job and put all of us out of work. Screw this guy.
Yeah, I'd be pissed off.
I would be pissed off too. Like, bro, this dude is an ass, bro.
That your building's small as hell. You barely got any power. All his building taking up all the power and shit.
For real, like New York is just lit because of him. Just that one building, bro.
Fuck? I always want to know what it looked like near me. I can't even get on the first floor. I told them I had to take a piss. They said, McDonald's across the street. I'm like, damn. Can't even take a piss in here.
Oh, my goodness, man.
I get pissed though, bro. Like, living in a time like that, you fucking sleeping and fucking Captain America fucking fly through your goddamn building.
You just hear the ding from the fucking
like even
shield just like knocking everywhere.
Yeah, or
bro.
like even worse, like you'll have like if it was like I don't know, like if like Goku like flew through like your house, breaks everything, and then he just like lands on your bed, and he's like sorry, and then he just like leaves. You're like
motherfucker just goes.
What do you mean sorry?
Just getting warmed up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it depends on what type of form he in too, because if he in like Super Saiyan 4, he don't give a fuck.
That nigga just getting
if he fly through your shit, he probably gonna look at you and he probably might even look at you. He might just come back out, nigga.
I love
imagine if like you're a fan of him, you're like, oh my God, Goku. Get the fuck out my face, nigga.
Right, you get tweets like, oh, well, you gotta excuse him, bro. You know he wasn't shit in Super Saiyan 4. It wasn't shit nice about him on that form, bro.
I love how considerate this woman is, even though like she's endangering like humans. Because like she's like, excuse me guys, watch out, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? Like it's very considerate in order to do that. Plus it's like, who are you supposed to be an accountant for?
Right.
Like the mafia? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like...
Yep, she living that Ozark life. Motherfucker, you never seen Ozark?
I'm aware of it. Okay, so it's like, maybe there's like...
That motherfucking Ozark like she getting blackmailed.
She an accountant for the Goodfellas or something, bro.
I don't know. Like, I don't think that I've ever like had a job where I was like that pressed to like getting to like work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if I'm on a final, that's the only time I've been pressed about something like that.
I remember there was this one dude. I remember this freaking idiot, Josh Williams. He was like, I guess he was trying to be like, "Oh, is your camera good?"
Yeah, it's good now.
Like he was trying to be like really like philosophical. He's just like, "Oh well, people." He's talking about like people always being like late for church because you have people show up to church like 30 minutes late, 40 minutes late, and you know, and I get it. Like sometimes like, what the heck? Like why even show up? Just at that point,
right?
But he was like, yeah, but like people don't show up to work late, and I'm like. All right, I understand where you're like going with this, but like there's a couple like flaws in the game. Number one, yes, they do show up late to work.
Right, you got it all fucked up off the flap.
Right. Number two, the reason why people don't show up late to work is because they are getting paid to be there. I'm not getting paid to be at church. I'm going there voluntarily.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like...
You imagine got upstairs talking about, this nigga late for church, bro.
When you get paid to go to church, like, clock in. Don't you want your blessings? Man, move out the way. I'm trying to get a blessing.
You know what?
I'm trying to get a new apartment.
You know, since your ass like came into half of a sermon, you get half of a blessing, nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get fucking bleh.
You get bleh.
You just get a bleh.
You get bleh. You come here for the 2 S's next Sunday, niggas redeem yourselves.
Like, man, I gotta get the other alphabets and I think I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'll get the promotion. I just need a couple more alphabets. You know what I'm saying?
They like doing a prayer over you when you go up to the altar and they get like the prayer oil and they draw half a cross.
Right.
It's just a line.
Or they half pray for you, so they're just like, God. And then
You're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What?
Exactly. I don't know what you think this is. You know what I'm saying?
You was the one that showed up late, right? Okay.
Yo, I saw this viral. I saw this viral video the other day, bro, and it was like this dude. It was a pastor, and he was like praying for a mother and her kid. And so, like, you know, he does this with the mother, like taps her on the shoulder, and then he does like this with the baby, and the baby gets mad, and she just hits him back. She just
the baby like, get the fuck off me.
What you think this is?
That is hilarious.
I'll take your blessing back.
Exactly. Right. It's like, what is it? What happened to Sasuke when they like put his hands and they took the curse?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Take
Like,
that motherfucker back. Like, damn, I didn't know it was that painful to get a blessing taken away like that. Shit.
It's just like, man,
I gotta tighten up. I ain't finna get that shit.
Let me get it together, man. I don't want that to happen to me
no more in front of all them people. Got me screaming like that. Fuck.
Bro,
Man,
you get to heaven and God is just like, so you was late. You was late to church about 4 or 5 times. I'm gonna put you on the final. One more.
Exactly.
One more. You going to hell.
Traffic. Everybody get out the way.
Right.
That's hilarious.
Funny as hell.
Yo, man, did you guys see that viral video? Because like I guess Lance Stevenson and Michael Beasley, they played one-on-one.
Yeah.
One-on-one for $100,000.
Right.
Did you see them talking about it?
Go to real nice and slow. Understand? Go to sexy. Understand? Make them people love you tonight. You understand?
I hate the way Lance is responding.
I'm gonna have you shake that ass, nigga. I'm gonna make you dance, Lance. No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna make you dance, Lance. We gonna get straight to it, nigga. I'm gonna bring my dancing shoes. I'm gonna tap all over that court. You understand? You better
the music, bro.
No. Nobody in the world ever did that.
He said,
everybody, nobody at your service.
That nigga sounded such denial, bro.
That nigga Lance said it like he was interested. Like, nobody never did that. Wow.
Bro, it's the music in the
wow.
It's the music in the background that like makes it funny. Just like, I'm shaking ass.
Right. He just like, like, stop.
Hey,
like,
bro, I don't know if has Michael Beasley ever been incarcerated.
He looked like he may have.
Because if he has, we already know like who runs that prison. Because like, what the heck, bro? Like,
shit.
Michael Beasley steps up the court. All right. If I whoever I beat, I'm taking their ass tonight. Yeah,
anybody who talks to you like that, you have got to win. You've got to win.
Do you see how he was trying to whoop his ass on that court the whole time he tried to win?
I would never let.
But then he started shooting himself out the game. What the fuck was that?
I would never let anyone talk to me that reckless, bro.
And then he wasn't saying shit for real on the court when it happened.
Yeah.
So you know he probably texted him a bunch of crazy shit.
Oh yeah. Well, I know on IG.
How was that dance, Lance?
On IG, he was like, I hope you brought your towel. We made a sex tape that would make Kim K jealous. That's what Michael Beasley said. I'm like, damn, what is you on right now? What is you on right now, bro? Is you good?
Mike Tyson, Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, is you good right now, fam? Because like...
He's saying some crazy shit.
I mean, like, look, man, like, live your truth, but like, bro, you getting a little bit like too. That's the thing about
that's one of those things. It's like it's a mental game. Like
it definitely has to be a mental game because like the whole like, okay, live your truth. Like, yeah, like live your truth, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna let you just like talk to me any type of way.
If he's like, but we seen how Lance used to do niggas in the NBA.
Yeah,
that blowing on LeBron ear shit.
Yeah,
that would have got him backhanded if it was me. He would have been out of. Push something. You ain't finna just sit there and blow in my...
The amount of times LeBron just kind of just shook shit off. Like, that's why I like petty like LeBron now, dude. Because back in the day, like he was just like...
It's like a cat messing with a lion.
I'm about to drop 30 on your dumb ass.
Yeah, nigga. Again.
I'm about to drop 40 on your dumb ass.
Well, I mean, that's like the mental aspect of it. Because you got to think about like with athletes, like mentally especially like with black athletes. Like think about like the mental focus that a person like Jackie Robinson had to have, you know what I'm saying? Or Muhammad Ali had to have. And they were like in the thick of it. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that like Bron and Steph, like they get called like racial slurs, but like for the mass majority, you don't have that like all around you. So you don't have that on your team. You don't have like, so you may get like a 1 or 2 drunk fans or whatever screaming something wild, but like for the most part, you should be good. But a person like Jackie Robinson, he had that on his team and in the audience and
still
in
balled out.
Bro, and I'm just like, oh man, like that would just have to be like you'd have to be strong, tough as nails.
I know them announcers was like mad. It's like, all right, this nigger's up to bat.
Exactly.
Oh, this nigger got a fucking home run.
Throwing at his fucking ass.
Someone got a home run, and I don't like it. Like,
aim for the head.
I'm sick of him getting over on us. Make it stop.
He said, hey,
wait, man, when he fucking gets up there, I want you to knock his fucking nigger head off. You hear me?
Listen, here's your
that's the only dude on the team ain't racist. Like, the fuck? I just came here to ball.
Exactly.
Here's your chewing tobacco. Now I want you to throw a 100-mile fastball at that nigger's cranium. Do it.
Right? You got these.
You kill him on this.
Right? He's bro. He spits his little chew out and lands on his freaking beer belly. You know what I'm saying? Like all these athletes and stuff like that, bro. Like these fat bastards, bro.
Fuck.
Bro, I'd be able to beat you guys too.
Baseball do got some fat. They got some fat.
They do got a lot of chubby people, bro.
They got some fat motherfuckers.
But it's like
them be the heavy hitters though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They make up for it in some way.
Once they hit that ball at the park, man, like they don't need to run. They don't need to run around the base. They knocked out the motherfucking park already.
Usually they be just in the little 1-2 to the.
That's why they be getting them Dominicans now, bro. They be getting those Dominicans that are like 17 years old. They're just like, oh, we'll let you get here on a visa if you can go like play ball for us. And they're just like, well, baby, but the ball, elite ball. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, no, for real, because a lot of them, they really can't be speaking English like that.
We need you on the Dodgers.
Bro, and I'm telling you, and they will destroy like everybody, bro.
They be over there with
that had to be the reason why like they were like, we can't have blacks play. You know what I'm saying?
Right. This shit gonna get it's getting out of hand. You seen what?
Man, every single time they let us into a sport, they were just like, come on,
man, bro. I think the only sport that we ain't really, and I mean, we got some. It's some nice
like
hockey. Like hockey, I think so, and then probably soccer. Like I don't think we run it. I don't think we run it soccer. But like
you talking about the United States or like black people?
Black people.
I think black people are definitely running soccer.
Yes, we are. Yes,
we're definitely running soccer, bro.
Because you're thinking about like Americans players, like but when you like
definitely run soccer, bro.
When you factor in like Nigerian players,
I mean, I wasn't really. We all black. Yeah. I wasn't really counting them. Like I feel like we all the same. And so
why wouldn't you count them?
I'm just saying, like, I know that they running it, but I just don't think, you know what?
Is there an issue that you have with other shades of black around the world?
I love all black. Black is
doesn't sound like it.
All shades.
Doesn't sound like
it. Hey, bro, got that shader thing from Family Guy. Just talking about black, not black.
Okay, not okay. As soon as you get a little bit dark, if you're the color of his jacket, he doesn't like you. You know what I'm saying?
It's not that. I love all of y'all.
Oh,
I love all of y'all.
The way you say it, bro.
I love everybody.
I love black people.
The way you're saying it is, it's like I got a couple black friends.
Yeah, I can't
hate black
African
people.
friends.
There's no way I can hate black people because I have black friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They even let me say nigga.
You want me to pull out your MAGA hat right quick? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, like,
the MAGA hat has like fuck Elon on her too.
What I'm saying is it's like, okay, like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's just like, yeah, like there are, because you got to think about it. Look at the NBA. Like the NBA, a lot of their superstars or their players are predominantly like European, or it's just like, I don't know. For me, it's just like, if it's good, it's good. That's my whole thing right now is just like, oh, we don't have enough real niggas in the league. I'm like, what does that mean? And like a lot of people will like point to like Ja or Ant, and it's just like, well, that's what we need. And I'm just like, what we need is like superstars.
We need hoopers.
We don't need like, and then here's the thing.
You make it seem like we need like Gilbert Arenas in there, like shooting niggas,
pulling out guns in the freaking locker room.
They just want some. They want some shit. They want some shit talking ass and niggas on the court to keep it spiced up.
Yeah.
But ain't like niggas don't talk shit on the court anyway still.
They do. Well, I mean, like, there was like, you know the video with like, I guess it was, I don't know if it was Allen Iverson's mother or his TT or whoever, but she was doing his hair.
Braiding his hair.
Yeah, and they're just like, here's the problem.
That was his mom.
We don't have this in the league anymore. That's why the league is like, that's the reason why the league is the way it is. Because we don't have like mothers
Moms braiding their son's hair mid-game.
I'm like, look, Allen Iverson was who he was, but like, he was also a good freaking hooper. Like, that's why people came to see him, not because he was a hood nigga, bro.
He would have did that shit in any era. He'd probably do it now, get fined. Like, knowing Allen Iverson, he'd probably do it then.
Knowing Adam Silver, he definitely would have fined him for some shit, like him getting his hair braided like on the bench or something like that.
Right.
Allen would have tried him because that's what he did.
This fine is sponsored by Clorox. Put it right in your jersey. So it's just like, what a freaking bump. But his is like, but my whole thing is like, well, folks are talking about, oh, well, this is what we need in the league. So you have like Ant Edwards like sagging his pants in a post game, and people are like, that's what we need. I'm like, no, what we need is people who are hoopers. Because I will tell you this right now. These folks are petrified for LeBron and Steph and KD to retire. They're scared. Yeah. They are scared.
They don't have nobody.
They don't have nobody to go to.
They don't have nobody. Like, because definitely next year you're not going to really have anybody because the next face of the league should have been Jason Tatum, and Jason Tatum's going to be out next year.
Yeah. Because you'll have people say, oh, well, Tyrese is corny. And they'll be like, oh, and this person's corny. And this, like, man, not everyone can be corny. Like, do you guys like anything? Like, be honest. Like, do you guys like anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah.
They like their specific team, and then once that goes by the wayside, it's kind of just like done and over with.
Yeah.
You know. But that's just me. I like how the league is right now. It's not really that bad to me. I mean, like,
shit crazy.
We gotta go. Metrick, what do you have to say before we get out of here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I love me a woman that respect herself. Wash up. People stay safe. Fellas, wipe your ass and wash it.
Please do, bro. There's nothing gay about washing your
fucking ass.
There's nothing gay about
washing. We talked
washing.
about that episode 1, bro.
I mean the actual, like, I ain't no funny shit. Like, come on. Ain't no, you're like, come on, man. Wash your ass, bro, before you walk around scratching and looking like a goddamn, you know what you look like, bro. Like, chill out, bro. Have yourselves a great day. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. We got to get to it, man. Love y'all so much. Metrick from goodKID. That's for y'all right there.
Cityy'Boi Don, what do you have to say before we head up out of here?
It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon. We made it. We made it through the morning episode 67. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful time. I'm going to give a shout out to everybody because I probably will actually, when this episode airs, I will probably already be in my other location, so I will not be on next week's episode. So giving my shout outs ahead of time. Happy birthday, Kendall. You know, you'll be 16. It's fucking weird that I have a 16-year-old sister. Happy birthday to my Aunt Crystal. You know, I kind of forgot how old you are. But,
happy birthday anyway.
Happy birthday, Key, because I will not see you while I'm gone.
When is her birthday?
Happy birthday, June 17th.
Yep. And I'll give a shout out to myself because I will be 27 next time that you guys see me.
Happy birthday!
Yep. So I love you guys, man. I appreciate the journey that we've done so far. Get us to 1,000. Y'all keep playing with us, bro.
Yes.
Get us to 1,000, man. We're trying to do a specialized episode, man. Come on now.
I won't be at the party.
Okay.
The party's like what, the weekend of the 20th?
No,
it should be that week, right?
It's next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend. Next weekend? She's doing it next weekend?
Next week.
The 14th?
Yes. It's the 13th.
Oh, I'll be in Miami.
It's the 13th?
Mm-hmm.
Boom, 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 boom. So
Friday's on the
Friday the 13th. Guess who playing Jason?
Anyway,
But yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to the June birthdays. And I forgot about you. If I forgot about you and I know you, happy birthday. Love you guys.
Oh, shout out my Aunt Stephanie. I love you, Aunt Stephanie. Happy birthday. Her birthday, June 9th. Shout out you, Aunt Stephanie. Shout out you. Love you, Aunt Stephanie.
We also talked about, men's mental health. I think around that weekend, it'll also be Father's Day.
Yes.
Yeah. So happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day,
thanks, man.
You know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day to my dad. You know, happy Father's Day to my whoever. Your dad, you're just a man in general. You know, men's mental health awareness. Appreciate you guys still being here, being able to share these moments with us. Love you guys.
Happy National Condom Day.
Happy National It Broke Day.
Happy National, oh shit.
Happy National, I guess my pull-out game wasn't that good at all.
Happy National I Don't Pull Out Day.
Happy National Your What Day?
Happy National. I don't have $500.
Oh, fuck.
Happy National. I'm keeping this.
Happy National. You lying? Happy National. Show me the video.
Happy National. I need blood results.
Happy National. It's for real, mine.
Happy National Anthony Edwards Nightmare Every Day.
Right. Anthony, like, don't
do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Like, she texts Happy Shut up. Shut.
I thought I blocked this number.
I didn't win the finals. Wait, shit happened, bitch.
You just call him from like unblocked numbers all day. Happy Father's Day. Boom. Happy Father's Day.
Right, no
Happy
caller
Father's Day.
ID,
He's
bro.
in
Hello.
He's
Happy
in
Father's Day, nigga.
Fam's in what is it? Genjutsu. Just
Brother Infinite Sukiyomi type shit.
Tachi repeating it. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a dad.
Exactly right. He's getting haunted by like Luca and SGA. Just like I don't. All right, guys. I don't have much to say because I gotta go and film Everybody Loves Those Boys. But when this episode comes out, I will be in South Beach. And so maybe I'll try to do like a little special like shout out to everyone when I'm in the nice sunny Miami. But everybody just be safe and just have a good time. I will have some word for you guys later on, and maybe I'll do a little something special as the week goes on. But that being said, guys, this is Good Kid, Bad Theories. It is your guy, David Terrell Green, aka Dave Marino. We have Cityy'Boi Don over here. We have Metrick over here. Guys, we'll be back. Episode 68 on the way.
Where your mom at?